Hello and welcome to Östersund, Sweden, the 22nd most populous city of the country, but what it lacks in size, it certainly makes up for in interest of sports. And curling has made its way to Östersund. It's the World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship 2018. Italy will play the United States in session 9 of Group A. My name is Sander Ulvåg and I'm joined by Canadian curling expert Kimberly Tuck. Good evening.
Evening, Sander.
Well, this should be a good one here. If we take a look at the teams in Group A, it's Latvia on top with 3 wins, Switzerland to follow with 2 wins. Italy and USA has won their first game as they're about to play their second. Netherlands, Australia, Luxembourg and Slovenia yet to pick up a win here in Östersund. Line up for Italy this evening. Male athlete Simone Gonin will play alongside Veronica Sapone once again, and the team is coached by Søren Gran.
The United States will have the male athlete Corey Dropkin, and his partner is Sarah Anderson. And the US is coached by Jake Hicks.
Well, let's take a look at the rules of play for this mixed doubles discipline, Kimberly.
So you've got your 2 players, 1 male, 1 female. We've got 1 pre-position stone per team per end, 5 stones to play per end. The games are 8 ends with 22 minutes of thinking time per team.
Yeah, we actually saw time running out earlier today. It is a fast-paced game. You need to keep an eye on that clock.
The first player will throw stones 1 and 5. The middle thrower will throw 2, 3, and 4. Players can switch positions at the conclusion of the end. No takeouts until the 4th played stone, and each team is given 1 power play.
I haven't seen the power play come in to too huge effect so far, at least from the games we've seen, but I'm sure we'll see it being utilized in this game. As we see, Italy will be throwing the red stones this evening. USA throws the yellow. The Americans outdrew the Italians for hammer, the last stone advantage. So it is Italian player Veronica Sapone to throw the first stone. He throws stones 1 and 5. And that's how they've usually kept it. Of course, they have the opportunity to switch that up through the game, but we rarely see it happen. And we will see the pre-position stones here, a red center guard. And that yellow stone just fully in the forefoot on the backside. That's a nice start for Sapone.
Just sit right on the side of it. Whichever turn you like.
Sorry?
Whichever turn you like, just try to freeze on the angle.
Let's do the
just off nose.
On the left side? Or on
freeze on the right side.
So you want to be on the right side?
Yep, you got it. You know your weight.
We'll have our first look at Sarah Anderson throwing rocks 1 and 5 for Team USA. A little bit of a chat about where to place this first stone.
Line.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
We gotta go wait.
This is our first look at sheet D. So we'll see how that differs in comparison to the outside sheets we've seen already today.
Line's good.
Nice shot, Sarah.
A pistol from Anderson, already from the get-go.
Sorry, I needed to get it for a little bit more, actually.
Oh, you're good. No worries.
Fece qualcosa vicino a 75, eh?
Sì.
Simone Gonin will throw the middle rocks for Italy.
Finita bene?
Also a part of the Italian men's team that participated at the Olympic Games this year in Pyeongchang. Usually plays the second stones, but has played quite a few mixed doubles events as well, being his 4th World Championship. Lots of experience.
Okay.
Nice touch shot there by Simone.
Is that like top 8?
Just biting top 4, full 8 foot.
Well, very young side. Team USA, 22 years of age, Corey Dropkin.
Line's good.
Wait's
A
close.
very fit and individual.
Yeah, line.
Spends a lot of time in the gym.
Yes.
Certainly going to help out on a week like this. Having to sweep a lot of his own stones.
Yep.
Stay on it. Stay
And
on it.
Sarah Anderson's stones as well.
Hard.
Trying to hold this line here.
Go, go, go. Good job.
Good call.
To the 14-8. Huh?
This is Sarah and Corey's second time at the World Mixed Doubles. They played together in Sochi in 2015.
Think curl the last couple inches. Is that a little tight?
I thought you set it out, even. I thought you were... I'll give you more ice.
Yeah, lost out in the quarterfinals 3 years ago. Would love to have another chance in the playoffs.
Vai se devi andare. Linea un po', linea un po', linea. Linea devi andare. Devi andare per linea, vero? Tira. Devi andare. Dobbiamo andare. Continua andare, continua, tutto bene. Ok. Non male.
Okay.
Yeah, this first end has been pretty well played so far. We've definitely seen teams struggle a bit with
You like bumping it?
draw weight the first 2 days here in
Like
Östersund, but
backline weight?
very
does that get
spot
it?
on so far.
Loosens up the red yellow.
Okay.
Just like back 12.
Okay.
So Corey looking to throw a back line, back 12 weight shot here, try and change up some of these angles, make a little room. With hammer, they're looking to score at least 2.
Yep. Whoa.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Very weight sensitive here. Throw a bit too
Back
much,
12.
it's gonna run straight. Very late finish.
Back
Definitely curls a lot. It just comes very much at the end, and this one will not curl enough.
That's fine. It was good weight. Too much ice. That was my bad.
A bit of a learning curve in the first end. Try to figure out where to put the broom in relation to the type of weight you want to throw.
Position.
I mean, yeah. Just,
Weight was perfect on that one. As you see, it comes to rest in the back 12. Just a
We
little
can
bit too
throw
much
here
ice.
for two.
You heard Sarah Anderson say.
you know, on my last.
Yeah.
Vuoi giocare per un freeze? Siamo corti come prima. Puoi darti la stessa velocità.
Just how I was edge rate. You gave
On
me?
this one? Yeah, it was a J8.
So it'll probably need like
Siamo un po' più larghi, eh.
Siamo circa come prima.
Linee un po' più larghe di prima. Tieni su, stai lì.
Siamo a
Sì,
tre.
tieni su, allora vai.
3.
Set, sì, vero, sì. Ok, non male, stai lì. Sì.
Non arriviamo
Sì,
a
tira lo stesso.
l'altra?
Tira lo stesso, aspetta. Buoni qui, non è male.
Italy just looking to block
We
some
have this draw
run
for
back
2
or
for mine.
tap
Or
thing that
possibly try to-
USA
the
might have
question
been
is if
left
we want to
with.
just double peel this.
But I don't understand what that gets us, really.
So what are you thinking?
I mean, I don't mind trying to...
Can we ever catch just as much of this red in the 12 foot that we can and have it
You mean like
make
this?
contact with that yellow?
Yeah,
Those
I
reds
mean,
move at all?
and this would go back here, and this might roll off here.
Yeah. I think we either do that or we do the double peel here.
I like that.
Or the draw to try to get pin.
I like this.
The 12 foot?
Yes.
Okay. Peel? Or firm?
I feel like,
Let's do peel.
do you have this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay straight. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, actually get some action on the rocks in the forfeit. That slash, not quite intended. Wanting to get past the guard and to get that redstone top 12. That has certainly changed things, though.
Arriviamo diretti sulla 7.
No. Difficile arrivare diretto sulla 7. Poi qua abbiamo un miglior angolo per
Italy's going to take a minute here and check out all these angles.
Non sono solo sicuro se lui arriva qua, se hanno poi il tiro per 3. Non mi piace perché c'è il rischio di fermarsi, di perdere questa e fermarsi qua.
Vengo qua, bom.
Sì. Sì, mi piace anche guardia, non è male. Nah. Lui gioca probabilmente la promozione per 2 e non è difficilissima, perché può spingere questa qua.
E bom. Però lui ha un tiro per 3. Perché ha questa. Dovrei riuscire ad arrivare qua. Giusto?
Already used up a little bit of time in this
Mi
first
dispiace
end.
questa qua, proviamo secondo me.
Ok, va bene.
I think looking at two different calls here, either slash the red and go red onto the yellow shot stone. If you ever miss that one though, you don't make contact with the second red, it might leave a double for 3 for USA. The other call I think was to just draw in there, maybe corner freeze and get the force.
Yeah. I don't hate the corner freeze on the red, or the yellow, sorry, just to try and force them to be able to have to run something, and the angle's working in Italy's favor.
Sì, mi piace.
It is the slash though, just needing to catch a little bit of the outside of this wide yet red stone. See what she's got here, Sapone, 1 and 2. Does in fact make that shot, very nicely played.
Might be able to play the double across the top.
If you just get the 1, that's fine. But
looks like you can see enough of it.
Right here?
Yeah, you like firm or peel?
Good shot by Italy, though.
Yep, took the rest, paid off.
Like this height?
Avevo paura che venisse un po' più lato e lasciargli quel tiro lì però più scoperto. Questo non è facile.
You got it, Sarah. Throw it good. Nice shot.
So looking to slash these two reds. Is there ever a chance it might jam on the back yellow?
I wonder if you get to the point where it's jamming, do you actually tick that top yellow?
Well, we will find out. Trying to probably catch that second red all thin here.
Okay, it's a good throw, Sarah.
Looking close, but not close enough. That is a steal of 1 for Italy here in the first end. Well played in by both teams. Certainly a lot of rocks in play, but we're used to that in mixed doubles curling. More of that to come. 7 ends to go in this one.
Che abbiamo tempo, Buona mano questa qua, giocata con degli buoni angoli perché alla fine ci hanno salvato questi.
Sì, sì, sì.
One red. Siamo riusciti a mettere bene i sassi dove volevamo.
One 0 the score so far. Italy plays USA. Veronica Sapone will throw the first one once again.
Siamo attivati.
Saw some really good draw weight in the first end from both teams. Setting up nicely. This one, though, over curling. Catching that center guard, a little shy for weight, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, top 4. Top 8, top 4.
Okay.
I'm going to aim, I think 3/4 to
Sounds good.
edge of 12 here.
Perfect.
It might be a bit slower because I didn't throw any this wide during practice.
The Americans are funded athletes.
Felt light.
Sarah Anderson, both a student of kinesiology and also has a part-time job working in a sporting store, I believe.
Yep.
So a lot of things to do. That plus trying to be an athlete, of course, on the ice.
Good sweep.
Good throw, just a little bit.
So that bit of funding comes handy.
Yep,
Felt light
absolutely.
right away.
Gives them the opportunity to be able to practice and hit the gym,
Okay.
travel.
Per essere sicuri di passare, se spingiamo non è male, eh.
Bene.
Anche backhand in modo tale che se anche tocchiamo,
Ok.
stiamo lì.
That's when it's important to have an employer who's understanding and
Attenzione, perché altrimenti è difficile.
leaving you the time to go to championships. Not everyone has that privilege.
No, they're very lucky that way.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, we have a
Hogline
blinking
violation.
red light or two. Did not release that stone in time, Simone Gonin. So it's an early Christmas. As in Christmas lights, that is. But that's what we call it back in Norway. We'll have a second look here, just a tad
not
late.
Quite.
Gonin. You don't see that very often.
No, teams are usually, when you've got the handles with the
Yeah, it should be
sensors in
okay.
them,
Maybe
they're
a
usually
little
pretty
less.
aware of how far it is that you need to go before you have to let go. So a little surprising to see that, but
Well, the start of this second end, very opposite from the first one, where we had some brilliant shots all the way through. Now we've had one crash on the guard, one coming up short of the rings, and one hogged rock. So
Feels heavy.
Okay.
Feels heavy out here.
Close. Yep.
so just
Line's good,
same
line's
kind of
good,
thing we've been
line's
seeing
good.
from some of the other broadcast games, where if you get out that
Right
little
here.
bit
Line's good.
wider than the path that
Don't
they were
wanna
using
overcurl.
for the draw to the button, it's a little bit heavier.
Yep. Go, 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 go.
Good sweeping by Corey to get this in the house.
Really slow
Yeah.
on those edges.
Søren Gran,
Good job.
coach for Team Italy. From Sweden, so he'll feel quite at home here in Östersund, and has been coaching quite a number of teams in different countries up through the years. Of course in Sweden, but also Scotland, Russia, now Italy. The Italian team did win the
Sì, devi andare!
Italian Mixed Doubles Championship, but it was Søren Gran's decision to pick this team to come to the World Championship.
Sorry, I think I touched a little bit this one.
You're good.
Sapone
Either that or split.
actually touched the stone there. Let Sarah
I
Anderson
think
know.
we can save the split maybe.
They're happy
Okay.
to leave
Just
it
make sure we
as
place this
is.
one good. You got it.
A lot more open end here in the
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, it's favoring USA, obviously. They've got hammer and they've got a corner guard, so to speak. Corey's going to be trying to make a play around that. Sit, full
You
8.
like this ice?
Maybe covering a little bit of the one in the back 4 if possible, so that Ilya
Maybe an
can't
inch
freeze
more.
to it. I think that's the Christmas tree that gets referred to often. Speaking of Christmas.
Yeah, well, we've had the lights. Now we just need the branches of the trees, which I believe the stagger is supposed to be representing.
Oh, okay.
Did you not think about why it's called a Christmas tree, or?
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Close?
Yes.
that's my understanding of it anyway.
But you're talking
More. We're
actual
gonna come down a little
branches.
bit.
No.
Whoa.
Gotta come down a little bit.
Needs to curl a bit.
Gotta
Line's
come
good.
down a
Line's
little bit.
good. Right here.
So let's
Gotta
draw.
come down a little bit.
Coming down nicely. Don't want to slip too deep here and leave a pocket.
That's good.
Not a bad spot there for Corey Dropkin, I'm sure. Jake Higgs,
Just slow down over the
team
center.
coach for USA, will be happy enough there.
Sì, forza,
Canadian.
prendi il tiro, eh.
Yes, know him very well, actually. Just so happens that Mr. Higgs is part of our mixed fours team that we've been the privilege of playing together for the past 16 years.
Aha. So you have all the dirt on Jake Higgs.
I do have some, but I feel like I'd be in trouble if I shared.
Well, Simone Gonin will need to bring out some of his big weight shots here. Running the red guard back onto the yellows. His opponent trying to keep it straight. What's he got here? Contact, gets 1 yellow. Good effort.
So you're another couple inches, you think?
Yeah, I'll give you edge at 8.
Well, removing 1 does look a little bit better, but we'll leave USA with pretty much the same kind of shot. Just maybe it needs a little more ice here as the guards moved over a little bit closer to center.
Port becomes a little bit tighter, if anything.
Expect Corey should be pretty close on this one.
Top 12.
Has some room.
Top 8, top 12.
Okay. Line's good. Line's good. Right. Top 4, full 8.
How's line?
Line's good.
Go on
Line.
Christmas tree.
Line's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, whoa, sit, sit, sit.
It's pretty good there.
Yep, good shot.
Makes it very tough to freeze the shots done for Italy.
Secondo me provare a mantenere la linea. Per spingere.
Dobbiamo spingerla fuori, toglierne una. Staffa?
Sì, mi piace
Ho
Staffa.
paura di far quella però.
Cosa?
Toccare questa.
Una
Non ne
volta
vedo
passate la guardia,
tantissima,
secondo me è difficile passare dritti in mezzo, eh. Questo è il tiro, secondo me.
Ok.
Mi piace la velocità, qualcosa di vicino a Staffa.
Thinking they're going to attempt to play that one in the back 4, or do you think they're trying to run back again?
Seemed like they might try and get down to that shot, so maybe play a heavy draw to be able to hold the line through the port.
Tu calcoli di dover passare molto vicino alla guardia
Either put a little tap or even try and roll check to the right as we see it.
Sì, sì, almeno fine forte, sì.
Maybe play hack weight or something.
Sì.
We'll hit and roll.
Yeah. Tough shot, though.
Yeah, want to make sure they leave a shooter in the house here. That yellow guard just outside the rings is very splittable for USA.
Going early on this one. Gonna have to play it tight to the yellow guard in order to let it finish. Close. Oh. Hard, good shot.
Very, very good. Gets to that shot stone, gets a tiny bit of a roll. But does it sit in the hole, this red stone,
Straight,
for
right?
USA?
Do you like
Yeah,
control?
looks like it.
I like control. You want me to sweep or you want me to hold?
I'll see. I think I'll throw control to normal, like right,
Okay.
like heavy control.
Okay.
You like this size?
I like that.
Yeah.
Looks nice. You got it, Sarah. Let's make it good.
So Sarah electing for a broom on this shot here.
Not an easy one.
No.
A little bit high for line. You jam on that back yellow. You only score your 1 probably. And of course, you tick the guard. That's another steal for Italy.
So looking for
You got it, Sarah.
solid control.
Close. Yep. Yep. Gotta go.
Last stone second in here. Team USA looking to score a potential 3, but needs to get past this guard first. Just going to rub off it. So that is another steal, in fact, for Italy. 2 points on the board for the Italians and a 2-0 lead. They've had their chances so far, the US team, but cannot cash in.
I'll look down with you. Am I just turning those in? Because I felt like positive.
Yeah, it's positive. Definitely positive. Just like inside edge of the broom.
Okay. Okay.
A third time in a row, it is Veronica Stepone to throw the first stone for Italy. Usually a good sign if you're on the team throwing the first stone every end.
Definitely usually means you scored.
It's only 2 points on the board. No panic yet for Team USA. Again, have the last stone here.
Can wait. This one just over curling a bit. Still not bad.
I like
Oh, just a little on the
freeze
side.
to just inside of nose.
Okay.
When you play a shot and if you miss it,
You got it.
the first thing, at least from personal experience, is you want to play another one and make up for it. Is that a little bit tougher mentally when you play rocks 1 and 5? If you miss the first one,
How's line?
you don't have a
Line's
second
good.
stone to throw until
Room.
a good while after.
Well, usually by the time you get to that last rock, your shot's completely different from your first one. It's not very often you're just getting an open draw to the button for a point.
No, I mean, is there a frustration
Oh,
if
like
you miss your first one and then you don't get to throw another one for a long time?
I think if you're struggling with draw weight, I think it makes it harder to get it figured out when you've got that big gap between it. But I think you kind of just, now that the second person's throwing, the game's changed so much, you almost have to just forget about it and figure out, okay, what am I going to do in the next one? So,
Yeah, definitely need to reset and
Yeah.
not dwell on things. Maybe almost more so in mixed doubles where everything, as you say, runs so quickly.
and it can turn on a dime, right? You can have an end set up really nicely, and then the opposition makes a fantastic shot, and now you might be scrambling.
And there's only the two of you, so your partner really relies on you to communicate.
Yeah. This one here, they're
Okay.
a little light again, and so we're seeing it come up onto the
I
guard
like
there.
it either way, but are we sitting one?
They're one right here. They're
Okay.
one. Have some room.
Weight's nice.
Line's good. Straight.
Gotta
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Another power scrub by Corey Dropkin here. Does just squeak that past the guard. Doesn't have the legs to get all the way to the forfeit though.
Definitely one of the challenges, you know, we've seen it in a few of the games here with just that going out that little bit further and being comfortable with the weight that's needed, or not being comfortable maybe, but trusting that you might actually need more weight.
Sì. Vuoi tirare 75?
Sì. Ci vuole qualcosa di vicino.
Definitely enough room for Simona going in to come around everything here.
No.
Button still open.
Siamo un po' lunghi, eh? No, vero? No. No.
Linea.
No. Sulla velocità, vieni buona. Vieni molto buona, vero?
Right, looks good on this one. Just needing that extra finish, then get it right in there.
Bravo.
That's a good shot there.
It's just jamming right back into this. Yeah. We have to open it up. I mean, we could double peel, or we play the run.
Or we play this.
I like that. Let's go. Hit both and go through.
Eri 70.
Ok, ma
Questa
I think
ancora.
we try hitting this
Come
one.
sempre
If
stati
it's
molto
squirt,
più larghi rispetto
it
ai
goes
tuoi
onto our
punti.
yellow.
E nonostante questo siamo arrivati
Okay, so negative ice here, yeah?
No, eri un 4.
L turn.
Yeah.
Or I think it's easier this way.
Sorry?
I think we do this one.
Okay.
So the U.S.
Okay.
Gotta be
looking
careful
to
because there is a port there as well.
Yeah, yeah.
peel these guards here and run the shooter in.
A little more. That's good. Close. Straight. Stay there. Go, 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 go hard, Sarah. A little more.
Pretty good effort.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
it's a
shot.
nice shot. Worked out really well for them.
Did this hit? Yeah.
Dobbiamo ancora guardare questa.
Did this hit?
Mi piace, sì.
I don't know. Did you guys think that one hit?
No,
Not sure.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't think so.
I feel like it would have with the...
Questa qua?
I don't know.
Sì.
It's fine.
An official will tell us.
Qual è più pericolosa?
Secondo me leggermente da questa parte qua. Ci può tirare da tutte e due, però
Ok, tiriamo in sulla stessa linea di questa?
sì. A me piace vicina anche i cerchi,
Possiamo arrivare anche fino a 4 se vuoi. No, 4 no, stessa altezza.
Sì, sì. Dico.
Ok.
Tiro in ancora, appena tirato, secondo me.
Sì, stessa linea di quella che hai tirato ora.
Piace. Questo potrebbe essere sasso un pelo più lento.
Not really any guards in play.
È risettato.
Quite
Eccessivamente.
seldom in mixed doubles curling.
Not
Everything very
often.
much in the open.
Yeah, not often that you have a wide open end like this, but it does happen. U.S. will be looking to try and take advantage of that, and
Linea salire.
Italy's going to try and
Siamo un po' larghi in linea.
put something up there
Aspetta un attimo. Mi sta... Oh,
to get in the way.
sì, devi tirare giù. Aspetta. Aspetta se vuoi. Alla fine, alla fine.
3.
Sì, dobbiamo andare bene. Tira giù, tira giù. Tutto quello che hai, tutto quello che hai adesso. Tira giù. Tira giù a bomba. Tira giù, tira giù. Corbero, tira giù, tira giù, tira, tira, tira. Se non si ferma, devi andare, devi andare.
Yeah, if we hit nose, it's fine.
Yeah.
Think, give me ice for just off nose.
È
Yep.
difficile togliere la filata senza uccidere mai sul giallo dai dietro.
Ah, vuole togliere tutte e due le rosse. Possibile?
Sì, molto fine possibile.
Another upweight shot for Corey Dropkins. Played a few already. Trying to run this yellow back.
Yep. 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 Straight to it.
Actually able to jump up on his feet and sweep, but a little narrow.
Guardia.
Doesn't get contact with neither Redstone.
Okay. Have the draw. Maybe.
Looking to hit that one on the other side,
Guardia.
obviously.
Oh no.
Run
Sì,
it back
decisamente
into the
questa
forefoot and
parte
pick
qua
that
della-
red out.
Sì. Vuoi che la tiri in?
Italy now looking
Tiriamo in
to
out.
Mi
protect
piace, mi piace. Sono tirate
their
giù.
rocks in the forefoot.
They're kind of covering the button. Yeah.
Io mi vedo dove sto tirando i punti perché tanto stanno andando tutti di là. Metà verde.
Sì, va bene.
I don't know. That might give us a trouble.
Che buona la velocità, 3.
Oh oh. Aspetta, dovrei tirarla giù. Aspetta. Aspetta. Giù. Giù.
Ma è buona la linea, vero? Siamo a 3.
Tira giù. Per linea, per linea. Oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Bel tiro. Super.
So that guards that pretty well.
Ho girato un po' troppo.
No.
I mean,
You get this might shoot out for 3.
so wait. So you're trying to hit this and then onto
Hit this
that?
8,
Non riesco
stuff
solo a
it,
capire perché.
or like get to hit right here.
I just feel like the 6 is going to stay in the 8 foot.
G.
Well, as long as it ticks, as long as it touches the 6,
Non
6
so
is
se io
going.
esco più stretta di quello che
And then
penso.
this. So that's for that's to
Anche se è un filo.
cut
get one.
cut them down to 1. Yeah.
If you
Or
like that, that's
do you
fine.
think this draws here? Because I feel
There's
like
also an in off.
this and all.
Yeah.
Do you think we can get here with the draw?
Probably.
I think that might be our
Potentially.
safest thing.
It's gonna be tough, but potentially.
I think that's what we should do.
Well, either way, they're sitting 2 right now. Even if you do this, the worst that can happen is we give 2. Unless we stick it right here.
Yeah, if we stuff it.
You ever like this? It's for 5, potentially.
Wait, what? You want to... I feel like we should cut them down to 1, or do you want to do this?
Well, it's your shot. You're
I know.
throwing, so whatever you like. I think this is potential for a bundle.
Do you think that's necessary right now? Because it would be either 4s...
I mean, I think the draw is still a tough shot. Whatever you like, Sarah. Whatever you want to throw.
I just don't know if this is dumb or not.
Third end, we're down 2. Nothing's
If it's
dumb.
me, I feel like I'm playing the draw.
Because I mean, if we do this,
Try to cut them down to 1.
But then we're down 4-0. We can.
I know Corey said that if we give up 2, it's not the end of the world, but that puts you down 4.
Outturn.
And then you haven't scored in 3 ends, so it would be kind of nice to just put a score on the board if you could. But even cutting them down to 1 here, I think, would be a victory.
It's kind of the situation where it's quite evident that Corey really wants to play this end off.
Yep.
Still, but he's saying
right through here.
Whatever you want to play. It's quite
like
clear
this?
that Sarah was wanting to play the draw.
Make it, girl.
So I just.
So they're giving this in off here a go.
It's not the shot Anderson really wanted to play. But sometimes it pays off. And this could be a huge payoff.
Just taking her time, concentrating. So
Very tough shot, though.
yes.
Close.
Last stone, third end. Cash in big here for USA. 1 and 2.
Oh.
So close, but still going to be a steal of 2 for Italy. Wow. Unfortunate.
Good throw.
It was fun.
Good try.
Have another look here. Just a fraction thinner, and that could be a big score. At least a couple.
A little thinner, or could have maybe tried the other turn at it, give it a little bit better angle into the button there.
Might have been a bit more natural, but it's all in hindsight now. It's 4-0 for Italy.
Put up 2 for us.
Sorry, it's the other way around.
It's 2 red.
2 red.
Abbiamo giocato in meno, forse non abbiamo giocato più di 4-5 tiri in tutta la partita da questo lato.
75?
Sì, qualcosa di
Prima
vicino.
quant'ero? Qualcosa sotto?
Cosa possiamo fare? Spingere dritto?
Proviamo! Sì! Oh! No, mamma!
Italy hasn't had hammer once so far in this game, but they are leading it 4-0. Funny bad throw by Sapone here.
Sono scivolata, ha grattato.
Sì, ho visto.
Maybe
Si è mossa la stone in mano.
grab something.
Yeah, she doesn't look
C'è problema.
too upset about it, so she must have been something coming down the sheet that she either on her way letting go during release or something, maybe it picked up something.
Yeah, where she was gesturing that maybe
Yeah.
something grabbed in her
Yeah.
when she was
And
releasing
now
the rock.
he's cleaning that
Stay
spot,
close.
so
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
go with
think
something grab because that's a pretty big miss, and she hasn't missed like that yet, so
no, don't see a Sapone missing line by 3 feet.
no.
Thanks. Where were you aiming on that side for?
I haven't really seen any pickups though yet.
No, actually, haven't seen any picks.
And very clean. I'm
su T-line
sure they're
l'altra.
vacuuming like crazy in between the games here.
It was such a tight schedule between the games. The ice crew's definitely doing a lot of work trying to keep the surface and the surrounding surfaces nice and clean, and in playable standards and doing a great job so far.
40 teams in the mixed doubles competition this year. It's quite a lot of games to be played. 5 pools, 8 teams per pool.
This one coming up short as well.
Corey Dropkin very quick out the hack here. You have spent a bit of time.
Lots of room! Lots of room!
Just slightly under
Wait's
half
nice.
of their time being spent so far.
Only wait! Only wait!
You might be keeping an eye on that.
Top 4, go, go, go!
Sometimes haste make waste, but not here.
Nice shot.
Beautiful draw to the top 4.
Nice job.
Good touch by Corey.
Nice fun. Huh?
And to set it up nicely for the US.
Come on.
Italy be attempting to try and do a little bit of damage control, see if they can move some things around.
9,5.
Sì, devi andare, sì. Set. Turn. Tira.
See if Gonin can lift a double here. One and just tackles the second. Pushes it in the open.
I think if we can roll the center, we do.
What?
Can we roll behind?
No.
Skate.
It's too close. Control.
Okay. We need a little more.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa, yep. Yep. Hard. Yep, go, go, go.
Just leaving it there, but
Riusciamo a saltare anche un po' sopra
still 3 rocks for Italy to be dealing with here, so things are still looking okay for the US right now.
It's not bad.
Ma la doppia dall'interno, no, la 8 è mia.
Forse no, non abbastanza.
No, anche solo il terror non è male.
Sì. Più il piano di prima.
Come prima,
So
circa.
their attempt here,
Tieni più.
No, vero, mai.
hit and roll in close to the
Occhio
center
alla
line,
doppia
I
con l'altra.
think.
Set, set. Ah. Jeez.
Let's come right on top.
Okay.
Full 8 foot here.
We want to make sure we're in a spot where if they nose or roll in, we're second still.
Room, room. Only wait. Lots of room. Where is it?
Top
Lots
8.
of room around it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Straight, straight. Hard. Hard. Go, go, go. Come on, go. Hard. Hard. Yes, go. Good job.
Not bad.
Yeah, that was good.
Quanta ne hai questa? A me non mi dispiace questa, provare questa.
Sì, non so se ne è abbastanza, però...
Sì, sì.
Sì.
Italy be looking to
Okay.
try to remove as many as they can here. Try to get that double if they can.
Se anche non giochiamo le doppie, rimaniamo lì davanti.
Ah?
Se anche non dovessimo giocare la doppia, ma rimanere
Sì,
lì
sì,
davanti
sì.
va bene lo stesso, eh.
Io tirerei un 9, un buon 9.
Sì, ok, mi piace.
Mi do abbastanza ghiaccio, perché non vorrei...
Sì,
Quando passa la guardia lasciala.
piena, sì.
Sì, sì. Sì. Oh, 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 oh! No, no, no!
Just removing the 1. Leave USA with the draw for 3 here.
And finally, things going the US way.
Just to get them right back in this game.
A chance? I think it's just a little bit slower than what we're used to out here.
Yeah, I gotta get 13.
You got it.
Scoring 2 for sure. Would love to score a third point here, down by 4. And what a time to do it, just before halftime.
Yep.
Need help?
I'm okay.
Yep, go, 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 go.
Wait's nice, wait's nice. Wait's nice.
Looks pretty good here.
Oh, scared me.
We'll just settle down on the forfeit. That is 3 points for our Team USA. Right back in this game. It is still a lead for Italy, though. 4-3 game after 4 ends of play. That marks half-time. Teams will have a break. We'll be back on for more action in just a few moments.
Finally.
Italy plays USA. First end is a steal of 1 for the Italians. Good chance for USA to claw back with potential score of 3, but Sarah Anderson of the US team wrecks on the guard, leaves Italy stealing another point. 2-0 after 2 ends. In the third, Italy sitting 2. USA going for the high risk, high reward shot. Very close from Sarah Anderson. Unlucky not to cut Italy down at least. It's a steal of 2, 4-0 game.
They just put up 2.
But finally in the fourth end, a good end by the Americans. Leaves them with a chance to draw for 3.
Scared me.
A little bit of early sweeping from Corey Dropkin brings this stone into the forfeit, and it's 3 points for USA, right back in it at halftime. Taking a look at the numbers so far, we see USA playing at 66%. That is probably one of the higher percentages I've seen so far. The Swedish Curling Academy's statisticians are not giving anything away for free, that's for sure. But it is tough to play mixed doubles, and the percentages are usually a bit lower. High difficulty shots called and played, and often made.
Let's have a good second half.
See, the teams are now just ready to get back in action.
Can you let me know when I should go?
Just a bit of fuel
Okay.
and a chat with their coach.
Thanks, Jake.
A favorite snack at halftime, Kimberly?
Not really a halftime snacker.
No, just water.
Maybe a granola bar.
All right. So there you go. If you want to be as good as Kimberly, have a granola bar at halftime.
We're there.
Sarah Anderson gets us underway here. 5:10, second half of this game.
Line's good.
Homemade.
No. No,
I'm
sorry.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, line.
Only one.
Too busy curling to be home baking.
Darn it.
Just over curling here from Anderson.
Thought it was heavy. Tanta.
180.
So first time that Italy has the last one advantage, I believe.
We'll see what they can get set up here. Again, looking to score at least 2 with hammer.
Un po' veloce, vero?
Okay.
Sometimes that really changes the momentum in a game.
Yep.
10 forse? 9?
Sometimes you're just
Buon 9.
No.
playing really well without the hammer, or the team with the hammer is having a hard time using it. And when that hammer flips, the dynamic and the momentum of the game might change as well.
Yep. See,
Although it's supposed to be an advantage to have the last stone.
a little heavy on that one. She's not going to be happy
I
with
don't
the
mind the end
result of
because it curls
that.
so much.
Sure. Room.
We got a little bit of weight.
Whoa.
Gotta come down a little bit.
Line's getting better.
Gotta come down a little bit still.
13-9.
Coming down. Still gotta come. Come on, love. Sit. Come on.
Corey talking nicely
Nice shot.
Yeah, I never
to the
heard
stone.
a curler called the Rock for Love.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe he's a Lord of the Rings fan. Precious,
Ah, okay.
right? I don't know. Talk nicely to them. Maybe they'll do what you want them to do.
Tanto penso sia difficile rimetterla meglio di così la guardia. Giusto?
Sit.
I've definitely heard baby
Yes.
before, not love.
No.
It's more of an English thing.
Yes.
Big shot from Gonin. Looking to run the center guard back. Does get contact. Well, unlucky not to kill any of those yellows on the house, but certainly opens it up.
Yeah, 1-2.
I don't mind tight guard.
Yeah, 3.
So Corey looking to put that guard back up in play here. Force Italy to 1 would be nice.
Line's good.
How's line?
Room.
Halfway.
Room. Whoa.
Tight.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Hard. Go. Yep. Hard. Nice shot.
Good call.
Exactly where they wanted it.
Really good.
Sì. Quella gialla è un po' più verso i cerchi rispetto alla rossa.
Un po' più alta.
Big weight again, running. That center guard thrown by Dropkin down.
Sì. Whoa.
Just over curling.
Okay.
that the same broom?
Yep.
Corey will be looking again to replace it.
A little more.
Whoa. Whoa.
Top 12.
Whoa, stay close.
Gotta sit. It's coming down a little bit. Still gotta sit. How's line?
Line's okay. Line's
Sitting
good.
down.
Line's good.
Weight's nice.
Close.
Don't want to.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't want to.
No.
Don't want to. Sit, love. That's good.
Provare di nuovo l'una all'altra.
So nice.
Questo mi piace, sì, sì.
All right. So
14-9.
Still in a good spot, even though it's a little tighter than what they had originally discussed.
Do you ever switch gears if you have to here, play a draw?
You could. They're back button, so there's room for you to get yours in there. Force USA into a little bit more difficult shot. Maybe get lucky and get a chance for a 2. Italy, though, is content to open up the front, making sure they score this end.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
we want to be third shot, just biting 8 foot.
Yep.
So same broom you're given. Do you want me to sweep?
Sure.
Questa non era impossibile. Questa non era impossibile.
So Sarah will be looking to do the same
cross-eyed light here, right?
thing here, try to get one covering that rock in the forefoot and just being third shot to make it a little more difficult on Italy.
Feels late.
Yeah. How's line?
Line's fine. Room.
Stay behind.
Room.
How's line?
Line's good.
Really working hard on this
Yep.
one here. Try to get it in for
Hard.
third.
Hard. Go, 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 go.
Good throw, Sarah.
Good sweep.
Other girl.
Kind of a little short from third shot, but still in the way for Italy.
Yeah, pretty much perfect line.
Good
Yep.
Quite hard to get to the shot. Stone might have to be a cool draw.
Make things interesting.
Good sweep. Yeah, out of my hand. I was like, that's a...
All those gym hours are
Paying off.
indeed.
These two have played mixed doubles before, so you can see the chemistry between the two of them already. Enjoying themselves out there as well.
Whoa.
Takeout to be played. So a little stumped by that.
Yeah.
Last stone here, 5th end. Just to give away one.
I wasn't expecting that, actually. I would have thought she would have tried the draw. Full 4, right? Or piece of the button, I guess. Sorry, all you needed.
Good job.
Curls nicely there, so
Where's Arlo?
Quite a defensive end by Italy here. In the end, USA steals one, and it is a tied game.
Se tutti e due l'out è un pochettino più meglio, che dici?
Andiamo di là?
No, a me piace di più l'out da questa parte qua.
Guarda un po', mi sta bene?
Sì. Sì, ok.
Sei tu qua?
Sì.
Well, back in action here. 6th end of the World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. It's Italy to call their power play. And we have our expert Kimberly Tuck to explain us all about it.
power play is when the rocks are taken from the center line pre-positioning to either side of the house. The team calling the power play obviously gets to choose which side of the house that they would like to have that power play set up on.
make it good.
USA hero tied now will be attempting to defend this power play.
Good ad.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. All there.
Yeah, I think we're there.
Yep.
Trying to get the rock top 4. Italy can't hit yet.
Nice shot.
Good sweep.
There you go.
Thanks. Ok.
Mi piace. Io mi direi buon ghiaccio, quasi fine blu, eh.
Sì, fine blu.
Anche stiamo un po' scoperti, io non posso ancora bocciare. Velocità mi piace, siamo già lì però.
Solo velocità.
Siamo già lì. Forse spingiamo, vero?
Ok, occhio. Viene buona.
Spingiamo un po'.
Viene buona.
Dietro a tutto.
Non andare dietro.
Ok.
Just a little heavy on that.
Okay.
Would have liked to have either frozen
Just
to
corner freeze.
the red or sit in
On
front
this one or this one?
on the nice
T-line.
line buried behind
Okay.
that corner. Corey's going to attempt to play down to it. Still can't hit at this point in the game yet.
Where is it?
Weight's nice.
Room.
Top 8, top 4.
Only
Oh,
wait.
T-line, we gotta stay a little bit.
Only wait.
Weight's
Tons
nice.
of room. Tons of room still.
Okay.
Close. Whoa, no, whoa.
Little bounce.
Whoa, not on it yet. Just a piece.
Sit. Sit.
Nice shot.
Good weight by Corey. Would have liked to have it frozen a little bit more on the red, but he's happy with that. Don't get a lot of chance to play to the wings. So that was a good throw.
Sarà un 14-10.
Sì, mi piace qualcosa di vicino alla velocità che hai tirato tu, eh.
70 allora. Sì.
Siamo già lì, no, vero, siamo già lì. No, abbiamo
Linea.
tanto spazio. Tanto
Velocità
spazio,
buona.
no. Linea è buona, eh. Stai lì.
Backline.
Stai lì. Sì, a bomba. Tutto quello che hai, sì, vero, sì, devi andare, tira! Tira, ancora.
Okay. You like corner freeze again?
Here.
Yeah.
Beautiful right here, that's really good too.
Yeah, either or.
We can't take that top one though.
Yeah.
We either decide to go on our yellow or we sit on that top one.
Yeah.
So line's going to be important on this shot here. You hear Corey saying they can't tick off the red. That'll leave Italy with a double.
Line's good. Where?
T-line.
Okay, we're going to come back to the yellow then.
Yes, definitely yellow.
Close. Whoa, still tons of room. Close. Whoa.
Curl.
Yep.
Nice call, Sarah.
Nice shot.
Beauty.
Good line call there by Sarah.
Mi piace.
Making sure to get as tight to that red as they can without ticking it, getting it nice and snuggled in there, hard to remove.
So they're going this.
Yeah, I was a little wide on that track, right?
No, I thought you were right on the boom. Both of those were the exact same line, really. So they do in out. And that's gonna push hopefully like 3 over. Well, probably.
Yeah, one more shot.
Big weight from Simone Gonin, looking for
Tutto quello che hai, sì.
double or hit and roll off of the shot stone here. Well, you know, when that line call goes silent,
Okay.
it's always a bad sign, or quite often anyway.
Control.
Whatever you like, Sarah.
I think you go ahead and throw control.
Control? I like
Yeah.
that. I'm a fan.
Corey looking to remove this red rock and keep a shooter around for third shot.
Close.
A little hot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 you're good, you're good. Whoa, whoa. Nice
Good,
shot.
good. Really nice.
Meno
Go,
che
Sarah.
non fai questo, provare a toglierle tutte e due.
Tutte e due no, però non mi dispiacerebbe fare doppia con questa e questa qua.
Ok?
Penso che questa prenda un po' di drag e vada oltre la rossa.
Out.
So it looks like Simone's going to give another run at this here. Trying to remove as many US stones as he can. Should be able to remove two, I would think.
Questa doppia lei deve essere attenta poi a mettere bene il punto per non lasciare una doppia. No, stai lì. No. Sì.
It's a good shot.
Good shot.
What do you like? Do you split the house? Force them to one?
Yeah, I don't mind going right here.
We
I
just
don't
have to
want
make,
this to the four,
you
but-
have to make sure it's even, right?
Yeah. Which turn do you want to go at it, though? The in turn?
Intern, yeah.
Well, this will be interesting.
Tutto quello sotto T line possiamo provarlo.
This is
I think you take
sometimes a scenario on these power play ends
edge of
where
8 or just inside.
a team without hammer having to split the rings,
Okay.
but
Like middle
now
of 8,
playing
maybe?
from the
What do you think?
inside and
Make sure
out,
that we're-
well, might be a little tougher
It's gonna
to
curl.
You
guess
think
what the
it's
weight's going to
slower
be.
I think
Yeah,
the
and
speed's gonna be
rock
fine.
position's
Okay.
going to be important, right? Not to leave
Where
the
you
same
aiming?
shot there
I'm
again
doing
for
the-
Italy.
Pretty much
They can
the middle of our yellow rock.
Okay, I like
bounce that yellow off the
Like a
back of
good
that
throw.
red probably and still sit two if they leave it in a position to be able to do that. So position of where this rock comes to end will be important.
Added.
Good ad.
Added.
Get the rock lock up here, see how this is moving. Not quite down the center line here. Almost out in the keen spot. Just crossing center, 13.6, running pretty smoothly here. Wanting these level though. This one
That's
is
good, Sarah.
slipping a little deeper.
Good shot.
Is there a double?
I think so.
Così?
Sì, sicuramente c'è.
I think so too.
Anche se tu lo provi.
Come?
A me va bene se tu lo provi. Ti piace a te?
Quanto deve prenderne?
Una buona metà.
Metà?
Sì.
I think this is kind of worth the risk to take this on.
So you say take a similar risk, probably a bigger one though, a tougher shot. The third end of this game. This is makeable.
8 e mezzo?
You should at least kill a yellow from this view. You can't see all of the yellow rock. So if you overcurl here, you could touch that guard. But this is definitely on for Italy. Last stone for Veronica Sapone, needing the hero shot here. Tied game. This could really clinch it. Big sweep from Gonin. Trying to hold the line here. Looking pretty close. One. Rolls over, gets a nudge. Spins up, but sets in time for a single point. Very
Good-
close.
Yeah, that was a great attempt.
Good on, Sarah.
Just needed to catch that first one. Just a tiny bit thinner, but 1 point it is, and a lead for Italy, 5-4 after 6 ends.
Sì. 10% meno del sasso.
You're welcome.
Weren't we? Oh, their turn first, yeah.
Yeah.
So you.
What are we playing? Normal? We got to keep the shoot around.
We're going to have back-to-back power plays here. This time, and it's USA to use their power play here in the 7th end. Might as well use it before it's too late. Not allowed to use it without the hammer or in an extra end. So bring that power play on here, Team USA.
So we see a little bit different from when Italy called the power play. USA went top 4, and you see Italy here attempting the freeze. Over curling, coming up short.
What the hell?
Yeah. Where are you aiming at?
I'm doing
Edge of 4?
edge of 4, yeah.
USA looking to draw away from
Need help?
that rock
I'll
on
be
the
okay.
side of the 8-foot here.
How's mine?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, good draw.
Does get into the rings.
Sorry, I didn't think it was that light.
Venire qua. Mi piace questo.
Could help, but it will be tough to get to that red stone.
Sì. Se anche dovessimo toccare la rossa, un goccio spostarci davanti.
Sarebbe importante essere un po' più avanti della rossa.
Sì, però ho capito cosa dico, se tocchiamo un po' la rossa e ci allarghiamo,
Sì, va bene.
non credo sia la fine.
Sì, dai.
Tu tirate 90.
Ok, ben finite. 85 secondo me va bene.
Still not allowed to make any takeouts, remove any stones from play, not even their own.
Preso 4 secondi.
If they could have peeled that corner guard, but it's not allowed. Forced to play a draw here.
Arrivare a freeze della nostra.
Trying that corner freeze again. But once more, just pulling up short. Probably takes that Yellowstone top 12 out of play, but it does also act as a bit of a guard for USA to come around.
A little more.
See the comparisons. Corey Dropkin having a good game today.
So USA is not going to bother with that stuff on the left-hand side as we see it.
Okay.
It's going to make come around his guard or his rock here, acting as a bit of a guard in the 12-foot,
How's mine?
spreading out the play in the
We're there.
house.
Gotta come down just a little bit.
Lots of room.
Come on, baby. Come on.
13-8. Whoa. That's good. Good throw.
Sorry.
No,
So-
that's fine.
Behind the tee line does leave Italy a bit of an out here, and be able to play the freeze down to it, maybe take that rock on the tee line out of play, forcing US
still
to play a little bit more of a technical shot than maybe what they were hoping for by playing this draw around the corner. I would think if Italy makes this freeze, we'll see the US try the run back on that one in the 12-foot there.
Guneen and Sarah Anderson certainly has one thing in common. Tongue comes out a little bit and had concentration at the hack.
Short as well. Struggling a little bit with draw weight in this end.
Yeah, a third draw coming up short for Italy. Actually promotes that yellow a bit.
So Corey just needs to get one in the way of that freeze, so Italy doesn't have it again. Doesn't want to leave it too open though, so that Italy doesn't play a hit and roll behind the other corner. That Christmas tree is coming back into play again.
Line's good. Line's good. Room, room. Only weight.
Weight's nice.
Lots of room. Looks a little heavy.
Top 4.
Lots of room. 14-3. Only weight. Only weight.
Sit. Darn it.
Say, hey.
Yeah, maybe a bit deep from Dropkin. Italy can again try and follow that.
Yeah,
You have one more
frozen.
to open that
for the
maybe.
top 8.
We have that angle.
Darn it, my bad, Sarah.
No.
Came a lot at the end, though, thankfully.
Yeah.
Looking to make this freeze again in here.
La linea è buona.
Tira in.
Oh. La linea è perfetta, sì, vai per linea.
Solo linea, linea.
Looks like it's got better weight this time.
È buona, solo linea, linea.
Sì, a fondo.
Lost the line a little bit.
Ok, buona. Let's go. Okay. Good here. Pretty much the same weight you've been throwing. Okay. Right?
Looking to corner freeze this Redstone now. Can probably afford to even bump it a bit if they have the right line. Would like to set 2 after this.
Weight's close.
Okay, line's good.
Top 8.
Room. Whoa. Line's.
We're there right now.
Needs to curl a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Piano.
Not the end of the world.
A little bit of a chap off there.
The yellow should stay there.
Yeah.
Not sure the middle yellow goes anywhere.
Sorry, Sarah.
No, I think it's just speeding up because we had like 4 draws.
Dobbiamo comunque giocare per fare la doppia. No, devi provare a rollare un po' di più. Tanto basta prendere contatto con questa qua.
Dove devo rollare? Verso di qua?
Sì.
He throws it hard
Sì.
enough. You think he
Tipo
can
qua,
get it to
perfetta.
spin off the back one?
Se riusciamo a
3
arrivare qua,
quarti.
sì. 3 quarti.
Okay.
Kind of feel that middle yellow will stay, but got to be mindful where to leave the shooter here. Could leave a pretty simple double right back. Sapone having a good game.
You think so?
I think that 6 is going to stay there.
Yeah.
Struggle a bit on their draws. But then again, Sarah Anderson's
Yeah,
had
we'll have
a
a shot for 2.
tough time in her hits, although one of them was
And 420.
a
Good job
very
on
difficult one.
Se mi piace anche un po' più che normale se riusciamo, vero?
La velocità che ho tirato prima, 8,5. Un po' più della center, tipo quasi.
Actually had a few difficult hits, Sarah Anderson, in the game.
Un po' più che la center, mi piace.
3 quarti allora.
Sì.
Ok. Oh, oh. Oh, oh.
Okay.
6 just stayed there.
Ok, vero.
Shot rock for USA. This will be a draw for 2.
Here we go, Sarah. Let's make this.
We'll be happy enough to put 2 points up on the board. Have a 1-point lead, no more power plays remaining in the game.
Where do you want to aim at?
One end left
I'm gonna
after
aim my
this.
usual draw path.
Okay.
Out turn's kind of hard to get to because of that red guard beneath the Hallströms logo. So this will be the in.
Yep. In turn. Open draw, no backing. Full 4 for 2.
Need some help?
Both of them working hard on this one now.
Yeah, big sweep from two very fit athletes, but it's not enough. It pulls up way short. Only 1 point for USA.
I wasn't going to make it either. Sorry, Sarah.
Still ties up the game, 5 each. With one more end to go in this one.
My apologies.
Hey, it wasn't going to be there anyway.
Ok. Giochiamo una mano.
Giochiamo una bella mano, a parte quello.
Sì.
Good ad.
It all comes down to this 8th end of Italy USA Session 9 Group A World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship in Östersund, Sweden. I dare to say this because I can't see it become a blank end. Very rare in mixed doubles curling.
Yes, I've seen it once, but it was unintentional, hit and roll out.
I'm getting a little bit slower, but I just don't think you're giving the same.
Of course, if you blank the end, you lose the hammer.
Are you getting time?
Quite rare you see a blank end in a tied game with one end to go, no matter what discipline.
75, sì.
Team without the hammer, being USA, will try desperately to steal, try and put a lot of stones in play, get something going. And with the center guard and the pre-positioned stone back 4, doesn't make it too hard to get at least a few rocks in play.
No, and unfortunately for the US, Sarah Anderson's rock comes up full 12, which basically acts as a second guard.
Well, with that stone from Italy coming deep, though, now it's almost a good thing.
Yep.
You have 2 center guards to come around and get shot stone.
Right on nose here.
This will be an important shot here for Corey.
Yeah, a bit of a key shot already here.
Yep.
Bit of a race to the button. Whoever scores wins this game.
Lots of room.
Wait's close.
Tons of room. $13.6. Yep. Good sweep. Good weight.
Goodness.
A me non dispiace questo però.
Penso sia il tiro. Sì.
Italy's going to make an attempt at removing this rock from the 4-foot area and rolling in here to the button. Probably playing a quieter weight shot.
Normale. 10
Make sure the
secondi.
shooter stays around.
Stai lì che... Set. Whoa.
That's it.
Set. Hard. Whoa. 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 No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still an open button for the US here.
Yeah, whichever turn you like.
Yeah, I'll turn.
I don't mind the in.
It's just making it harder on ourselves.
Sorry?
You got the out. You got it.
Okay.
It's a little bit more snug on the end, having to come very close to that open red stone. Just trying to weld this on, that red stone in the forfeit. I say just, but not the easiest thing in the world.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Have some room.
Gotta go a little
yep,
bit.
Yep. Hard line. Hard, Corey. Hard. Hard.
This one's really curling.
Go. Whoa.
Pretty
whoa.
close.
Sweep by Corey.
That's good. That's good, Corey.
Had to get it by.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Sì, non abbiamo
Just had to make
tanto
sure you're
altro,
by. Good job.
Okay. Out.
Feels a bit chilly for us sitting up here, just watching, but in a t-shirt out there sweeping
sì,
enough,
penso che
you
sia
will
attiva.
overheat quite easily.
Yes.
Good choice.
Good throw.
Dobbiamo provare almeno a fare questa doppia però, altrimenti mi continua a guardare fino alla fine.
Ah,
Come
sì,
guardi,
sì, no,
giusto?
no, dobbiamo fare quella doppia lì. Sicuro.
Tough to
Okay.
get to the yellow shot here. You might see a piece on the left-hand side, but you can't really come after that way. It just jams on the back red. And you see minus on the in turn, so overbowed.
Ok. Out.
What is the call here for Gonin?
Looks like he's playing the out-turn freeze tap.
Perhaps.
Oh, maybe
a
not.
run. It's a very, very hard thrown tap, I would say. Looking to open things up and makes
Yeah.
a very nice double here. Gonin.
Timeout called by the US.
That certainly helps Italy.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure it's open and they have a chance to score
yeah, we
here, the
guard now.
Italians.
Yes.
But. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we even play it high. I don't know.
Coach
Yeah, I
Jake
think
Higgs
up
will
near
be
the other
coming
one.
to the ice here, offer some advice to the
Right here.
team on what he would like
so
to
if
see
we
them play.
This, they peel though. Eventually they're gonna have that. But that's pretty tough, I guess.
Yeah. What do you like, Jake? We're thinking guard.
I think you have to guard.
Guard, but
do we
like
go
for our
tight
next
or do we go
shots.
tighter halfway?
You
I
go.
just-
You want the guard past the red. You don't want to let them make a double peel on it. I don't
Yeah,
think.
so right here.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Okay.
So then let's talk about your next one though.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna peel.
Yeah.
They're probably peeling.
And then that's my last one.
Can you place the guard on your last one? Like the thin double's pretty thin.
Yeah.
Can you cover?
My guess is that they do this before they do the thin double.
I would. You can't take everything away. That's a hard shot.
I'd rather them play that.
Yeah, I don't think you take that away. I'd be more concerned about the inside in-off.
Yeah.
Can you get your guard so that you? I don't think you go that tight, Corey.
I
Like
know,
right-
I know. I'm just.
I think you throw a guard
Right here.
ideally, but if anything, you make sure you cover the yellow
Yeah.
and leave them the in-off
So-
or whatever.
First one here, second one here.
First one, guard the yellow.
Yeah. First one here, second one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both you want to almost touch center, I would say.
Yeah. Right
Touch
here.
center on both is probably ideal.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Let's just
Now
make it now.
broom.
Yeah, I can't make it for you.
Yeah. Thanks,
got it.
Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
We have
What do
20
you think for
seconds
broom?
left.
So Coach
I
Jake
think,
Higgs
Try to go right here.
working them
I think
through
right here.
this shot
Just
and
inside,
their
little
next
inside
one,
of half.
as the teams only have
I like
one
it.
timeout
Make it.
per team in mixed doubles.
So the plan was throw a center guard.
Guard the yellow.
Expecting Italy to
play the peel.
Peel the guard.
Or the freeze tap.
And then
guard the in-off, by the sounds of it.
All right.
So we'll see how this plays out.
Oh, I'm sure Team Italy overheard that conversation.
Whoa! Where is it?
Halfway.
Lots of room right now. Whoa! Okay, go ahead, Corey.
A little higher than red.
Yes, go, Corey! Hard!
Jake instructing them as well to make sure they don't leave a double peel.
Hard for line! Hard! Hard! Go, 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 go! Nice
Good.
job.
Very nice. There you go.
Pretty much where we want the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We might have changed the broom though because that one was just a bit out, you know?
It's yours. Shot.
I know, I'm just saying.
Italy now calling their timeout.
The rock was.
Quindi retto. Questa doppia qua. Questa doppia
Discussion would be probably double peel, straight peel, or they've got 2 rocks left. They make an attempt at trying to move that one in the button. Freeze tap.
Anche a me piace questa qua.
Esatto.
Perché così mi lasci una strada da entrambi i lati.
Sì.
Lui non può coprire tutto.
Sì, non mi dispiace perché abbiamo anche parecchio margine
It does
qua.
curl enough that you might be able to get in there and tap it. Leave your rock sitting shot, which would then leave US having to make something other than what they talked about in their timeout.
Se vai in
what the coach has to say here.
hai buone chance di prendere quella là.
So ring it on.
I think we more or less have 2 options here, straight peel or double peel. I don't dislike the double peel.
I like to try to take the yellow as well, take it on top of it. Otherwise you roll out, Like take it from that side.
Yeah.
And if you hit it on that, you move everything out and the forefoot is free.
Yes.
Then it's about what you want to play on the last one. If you want to play the outside one or the tap, whatever you want to play.
I play the shot that has to be played.
No, I mean like you could also, if you put the guard exactly the same place again, you maybe should consider a bit what you want to play.
I think that if we don't have any guard, right? I mean, if we play this double and he's gonna reset the guard, it's pretty hard to guard everything. So we gotta consider to try and
I would say if he gets a little bit more on this side, you should maybe try to play it like a tap or something like that.
Okay.
From the outside?
Yeah. Okay.
I think that run from the outside is very difficult.
Yeah, but you like the double peel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Straight peel is not gonna help us a lot.
Double.
No, that's the second option.
So a good timeout there by Italy, going through all the options and again talking about what could be left on their last one.
Seems to be the double peel.
Yeah, making sure they at least get rid of the one of them.
Ideally, you get the yellow guard that really protects the shot stone, but I'd love to get both here. The over curl, he might run it straight back and catch the shot, but he's actually quite unlucky to find the only hole there was. Might have been even better to have moved their back red there, take away the backing for that yellow rock. Doesn't get anything.
So leaves an opportunity for the US here.
What if we draw up here then?
Well, then they have this. I think we go right here.
And give them that?
And give them this.
And you don't like the hit and roll at all?
No.
So
I don't.
Okay. Here then?
Yeah, and if we're deep, we can come here, but
I mean,
think
we
this
could
is
even,
a pretty good shot.
We don't even need to come in that close, right?
No, we don't. I mean, we can just
We can even come up here because if we come in, like, they could run a double or something. I think up higher, right?
You like up higher better?
Well, I think then that just only leaves them this.
Once, get out of the draw path, maybe. If you like up high, that's fine.
I mean,
let's just make sure, let's give enough ice so that I can take it in if I need to make it curl enough.
So you don't like the hit and roll?
No, I definitely don't like the hit.
Okay.
So line is more important on on this shot here.
That's a tough shot for them. They have to hit like a third or less.
Okay, ideally, I think we should have a 3 guard here.
Okay. I like that. Where do you want to aim at?
So we just want to be a couple inches off center.
Do you like half of 12 foot or just?
No, that's where I go for my draws. I think I need 3/4, and I think even edge of 12 because I'd rather be.
Do like 2/3 or 3/4?
Yeah.
Not quite edge.
Okay.
Well, the hit and roll,
Yep.
you make it
You got it.
perfect. You might leave nothing for Italy. But of course, it's a tougher shot to make. You don't make it perfect, it might leave an easier shot for Italy. So USA playing the simple shot themselves, leaving the tough one for the Italians. But they will leave them something.
3 right now.
Line's fine.
I need to make sure they
3,
guard
4.
the outside of this.
Line's good.
Middle to the inside,
We're
sorry.
top 12.
As we look at it.
Wanted to throw it short of the rings. This will come in just top of the 8.
It's a good throw.
So question now, is there a straight double on the yellows?
I think it's still okay.
Forse è quasi più facile.
It's tough to get it
Dici?
back past that red one.
Dici che è più facile?
A me non
And
dispiace.
you're running one of their rocks in there as well, as opposed to running your own
Questo deve
in.
essere estremamente fine.
Played on the outside.
Pretty thin.
See what happens now.
So Sapone
Mi
make
piace questa
a
doppia.
similar shot in the
Quarti?
first end of the game. That was a lot thicker, but
Tre quarti?
it was the intern
Tre
takeout.
quarti? Eh?
Catch the high
Fine
side.
blu?
I
Un
still
po' meno.
think that intern
Fine blu?
tap might be there.
9, un po' più.
Curls hard.
Riesci a tirare tu.
Just need to move that yellow enough so that you're shot. You don't have to get it out of the rings or out of the 4 foot even. I think it curls enough that you could throw back 4 weight and make that tap for your 1. It's tough, but this one's equally tough.
Well, see Sapone throwing good numbers for hits today. It will be the straight double back.
Yeah.
Last stone of the game. Will it be USA or Italy? Needing both the yellows to go here. I'm not sure if it's going to curl enough to get to the shot stone. It will not. And that's a steal of 1 for USA. And that is another win for the Americans.
Fight.
Final score,
Yeah, we just
6-5. Disappointing for Italy. Such a good start to the game. 4-0 after 3 ends. The Americans came back in it. Had the shot for the win. That's the opponent. Even with some great hits today, just
next
couldn't
time we'll
quite
try
pull
to
it off.
open the first rather than the fourth.
C'è tanto secondo me da imparare questa partita qua. Ci serve, ci tornerà utile.
Sì,
The only other game that really mattered for these two teams in Group A was Netherlands playing Luxembourg. Luxembourg picking up their first win, 9-0 over Netherlands. Well, we'll take a look back on the second half of this game and how that panned out for the teams. Teams back on the ice after the break, 5th end. Power play for Italy. Crosshouse double for Veronica Sapone. Comes very close, just catches it a bit too thick to get that second yellow going, but leaves the shooter for 1. 5-4 after 6. Moving along to the 7th end. Quite a cluster as USA also using their power play as a draw to score 2.
I burnt it.
Burnt rock by Corey Dropkin, but seemed pretty light to begin with. Just a 1 point for USA. Tied game,
9,
bringing us to the 8th end. It is a double required for Sapone to win the game, but just doesn't curl enough. Leaves one counter for USA. They win it 6-5. Well, USA plays Slovenia tomorrow. Italy gets Netherlands. That's their next games. More or less a game a day for the teams in this World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship. 40 teams competing. 5 sheets of ice in the Östersund arena. As we can see, the ice crew just prepping the ice for evening practice. And we have Kimberly Tuck ready with Sarah Anderson and Corey Dropkin.
Congratulations, USA. That puts you guys at 2-0. The game was a close one, 2 halves. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really, really well fought game. They're a great team, and we just try to hang in there and definitely help. He made a lot of shots, so that was always good.
So did you. Yeah, no, I mean, we had a tough start. We got down by 4, and it's never really easy to, you know, work your way back. Sometimes you get down, but just big thing was that we just stuck with our communication and we kept positive and, you know, made shots and fought back and pulled it out.
We're finding that there's a little bit of differences in the speeds of the ice paired on where you're playing your draws. How have you guys been feeling with the ice?
Yeah, the ice was a little bit tricky that game. One of the sides was a little bit quicker than the other, and we weren't quite picking it up as well as we would have liked. And so I think just going into, you know, the future and to the rest of the week, we're just gotta keep up the communication, try to get the tracks down quicker, so we can get on top of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think keep up our communication and analyzing the ice, and hopefully have a handful of good games coming in here.
Congratulations, you guys. Best of luck the rest of the week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Certainly a long way still for all the teams in this championship. Still a chance for everyone to make it through to the playoffs. Lots more curling action to come from Östersund, Sweden. Stay tuned.
Fight. Atta girl.
Got out of that one.
Yeah, we did.